Hey everyone, and welcome to another game by HD Phoenix and HGHX. In the 12 o'clock position, we have the Blue Protoss Nirvana, and in the 2 o'clock position, we have RedArchon as the Red Terran. Now these players are very good. If you saw the last match, you saw some very good micro and macro, some very key time pushes, and unfortunately, Nirvana did fall to the Terran forces, but I'm going to hand it over to HGHX, who actually can talk a bit more about these players.
Hey guys, it's me, HX again. Anyway, we are back to the game. Nirvana is actually, he needs no introduction. He has been very active ever since the Blue War days. I think he was sent to Korea for a couple of months, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, RedArchon,
and his wife's Korean, so he's definitely good just by that.
And RedArchon, he is currently ranked like first in the Southeast Asian servers. He has been like dominating, and before the game actually, Nirvana actually said in an interview that if he needs to pick an opponent that he'll be afraid to challenge, it will be RedArchon, because he feels that RedArchon is just way above anybody in the league currently. So yeah, back to the game, we do see very standard openers there. 12 racks and
boring.
Yeah.
It's gonna be probably a 13 or 14 gas. It's gonna be the same standard open from Terran. And notice that Nirvana's probe is gonna go in the wrong way, but if this was going in the right way, it would just peek in here just in time to see the standard build. And yeah, nothing too exciting going on. RedArchon's SCV very wisely going to peek up there in the Zaunaga, and is going to go in the right way. So as soon as this SCV comes into the space, Nirvana's going to know where he is.
Look for RedArchon to get a Marauder fast, as in for the first unit to be a Marauder, but I'm not too sure, because he might want to get a Marine out to get rid of any scouting SCV. A probe. But but so far it's really very standard. And yeah, we do see one Marine coming out from the rack. So
I'm a little surprised, because in game 1, actually RedArchon's first unit was a Reaper, and the Reaper was mainly just used for scouting, and Lost Temple and Metalopolis do share this ledge. Now, it's very easy for the Reaper to pop up and take a look, but it looks like RedArchon is only going to scout with his SCV, and we do see very standard play, second gas, early summon and score, and as soon as this is done, look for Nirvana to get that Stalker, just to push away this SCV.
No way, we actually do see a Zealot coming out, so I'm not too sure.
And he's corner boosting it out, that's strange.
I mean the Zealot will never be able to reach that SCV on time, so
oh, interesting. Now we do have a reactor. This is actually not standard at all. What this reactor tells me, yeah, there we go. RedArchon is going to play some kind of marine tank build. He already has 2 gas. Remember, tanks are very gas expensive. They are 125 gas, and you only get about 250 gas per minute from 2 gas geysers. So you can only really support a few tanks every minute. And wow, so it looks like RedArchon is going to go for some early pressure. He is already building up his Marines, and I don't know if Nirvana's going to be able to hold it off. He looks like he's going to go standard 4 game, but unless he starts warping in a lot more sentries and block off this ramp, he's going to be in a lot of trouble in about 2 minutes.
I would say Nirvana's normal build will not be actually a 4 game, because from what I see from his games, it's always one gateway to a Cybercore to a Robobay for the fast observer. But so far we are seeing that no, there's no Robobay yet. There we see the Robobay is actually, he always has that Robobay very fast out. We do see a Starport now, so it's some sort of a 1-1-1 build. We might see Banshees, I'm not too sure, but right now I would say there isn't any early aggression from RedArchon, so Nirvana might choose to go for fast expansion, because he loves to play a very macro-based game as Protoss.
Well, looking at RedArchon's base, he completely made me looking at like an idiot. I seriously thought that he was going to go for some kind of tanks. Look, he has 350 gas banked up, and he's even lifting up his factory to go and scout. And it does look like he is going to go for Banshees, but if he is going for Banshees, I don't know why he got so early gas. I would actually like to see this army be a little bit more Marauder heavy. Mass Marines is not going to be good if, for example, Nirvana is going to go for a 4-gate push with a lot of Zealot Stalkers, and then the Zealot just free Marines. I don't know. Well, it's a good thing for RedArchon that Nirvana is going to play very macro, does want to get that early Nexus up, and this factory, because Nirvana is so few units, this factory is going to see everything. He's going to see the Robobay, and he's even going to see the Twilight Council. Oh, does he see the Twilight Council? There you go, and he sees the Twilight Council, and there's not very much you can do about it.
we do see that RedArchon has a Banshee on the way, and he's researching Cloak. So look for him to inflict some economic damage, and we do see that the Observer is coming in to just scout around and just looking around. Nirvana knows that there might not be any immediate threat to his defenses, so he does choose to throw down that early Nexus, which is a good thing because, as I said before, he always likes to play very macro based. So yeah, the first Banshee is out, so look for this Banshee to just...
I'm not so sure how much damage this Banshee is going to do because Nirvana is an excellent scouter. Like, I've seen him in games where he gets like 6 observers. The second observer is already out, and Nirvana saw the tech line. He saw the tech line churning like crazy, so he knows the Banshee is getting Cloak, and actually the Cloak is just about to be finished any moment now. And I don't know, like see, look how many sentries and stalkers he has. I'm just gonna push away this and look at that. Now the second observer is already out, and the Banshees are not gonna do anything.
Nirvana is just well prepared for this. He has an observer along to scout for any Cloak Banshees, and I don't think the Banshees will be of any economic damage, but we do see that RedArchon is just getting his command center down. He is slightly behind on the macro, but this Banshee managed to sneak in. He's getting a few top kills there. Oh my goodness, this is maybe, I mean, a little sleep there by Nirvana because he
was chasing the factory, which is gonna burn down. And when where is it? When this army was out of position, they only left 2 stalkers in the base, and the Banshee was able to run in there. And how many kills does this Banshee have? He has 4 kills, and I think most of them were workers.
We do see a Templar Archives coming down for Nirvana. So
is he hiding it?
No. Yes, he's there behind the Mineral Lines. So yeah, we do see that there's a Templar Archive there. It is actually good play, but just by storming the Marines, I mean the Marines are just gonna melt. But we do see that there's Raven. So
look for the point defense to be very effective against the stalkers. Now, I'm not really sure about Nirvana's play because I mean he has to observe it. He sees that basically his army is only Marines. If you 4-gate this, you could push it with. There are no tanks, and tanks are the bane of 4-gate pushes because your zealots are so clumped together. But there are no Marauders here, so the stalkers would just decimate these. And like the point defense drone is going to help, but just a very strong timing 4-gate stalker, maybe 1 or 2 sentry stalker zealots is going to just destroy the army.
Well, I think probably what Nirvana was thinking because
we have 2-prong attack coming along. We do have Banshees coming in from the left and the right. Nirvana is ready for it on the left. I don't know if he's ready for it on the right. He is moving his forces, and these units have close, but there's already an observer there, and yeah, they're not going to do too much damage. They have 5 kills between them, but then it's for the cost of this Banshee and the starport, I don't think they paid for themselves here.
And it looks like RedArchon is moving out with his ball of Marines. At this point of time, I'm really not sure who has the clear advantage because both the players are just trying to macro up, trying to get their units out on the field, and most importantly, I think Nirvana has a slight edge because of the Templars. But looking at how much damage did the Banshees did to the Protoss, I'm not too sure. What do you think?
Well, you see, the thing is finally RedArchon is transiting into some more beefy infantry units like the Marauders, but this is so Marine heavy, and the Banshees also don't have that much health, and they're very fragile to the Stalkers. So once again, as I keep saying, if Nirvana pushes with Zealot Stalkers, he's gonna crush this army because RedArchon is spending all his gas on these Banshees, and while they are good, they're kind of like Reapers. They're good against one type of unit and absolutely garbage against other types. Like, for example, if Nirvana was to build like 2 Phoenixes and then engage the Marines, then the Banshees can't engage because of the Phoenixes. Just the threat of Phoenixes will keep Banshees away.
Okay, Darren Amulet is being researched now. Sorry. Anyway, back to the game. We do see a 3rd Nexus on the way, so oh my god, it's gonna be
this is the macro Nirvana we all know.
Very macro based. I mean, this is probably the right thing because he knows that RedArchon is not going to attack anytime soon. But we do see a ball of Marines coming up, probably to just scout that Nirvana.
I think it's going to be another double prong attack because he already has this strike force waiting. And these Marines, I don't know.
These Marines might be just scouting for the Go Expo, making sure that Nirvana is not securing that Go expansion that is so crucial to winning the game on this map. I cannot emphasize enough, but if you manage to just sneak in a Go expansion for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes on this map, it is probably going to swing the advantage. right from the build. But we do see a dropship there on the main base of Nirvana. Oh my god, I'm not too sure if
Very nice